What's going on, guys? LUNATEK CC here, and I just thought I'd show you our lava team. And basically, this is the setup we got going. So I'm debuffer with Ghoul, Grim, Valentina, PK, Spirit Mage. Make sure we got an Ice Demon, another PD. Everyone's got Ghouls. Tree position with two snipers and another PD. And in time we're actually using Michael for a change. So we got Michael, Dread, Drake, Ghoul, some snipers. Everyone's like crest wise is going to be revives on all the snipers. The only ones who don't have revives are going to be the ghouls. The ghouls have revives if it doesn't have it as a main talent, and it's a little bit different to the setup. I showed you the instructional video before about it, and it was a little bit of a different setup because we used the Cupid and the tank position had a Skull Knight and everything. But I mean, Michael is going to work just as well. Skull Knight, I mean, it's just about having a tank that can absorb the damage. So the way lava works is basically, oh yeah, the other thing is you got to make sure everyone's got Owl and Unicorn pets, preferably. That will speed it up. Just adds an extra bit of debuffing. So this first demon here, you see there, all the heroes been wiped out. My Spirit Mage died, revived from the revive crest, and then the tree revived it again. So that goes to show why the revive crests are important. The reason he died is some of the heroes out here have got like blade shells and flame guard talents, so the damage can come back on him. This setup, we seem to not lose as many heroes because everyone's got this one extra ghoul. Like everyone's got a ghoul, so I think it seems to work more like proficiently than the Cupid setup. But I think the Cupid setup made it a little bit faster, because it cleared everything out a bit quicker. But it is what it is. It's I guess there's no chance of like those automatic fails and stuff when you're trying it with someone, a new team member. Because we do mix it up a bit. It's not always just the same four people. So basically what happens is you've got all the ghouls, obviously with the heals and the damage reduction. The snipers need to be either Reaper, Spirit Mage, or Phantom King preferably. That's because they don't have a cooldown, they'll just constantly be proccing. We have had success with Tricksy Treat, but Tricksy Treat can tend to have an effect on making the heroes split in strange directions, if everyone's got just those snipers, it seems to work better. And it's all about the hits then. You see there the 60,000 damage cap. So it's basically all about the hits, getting as many hits as you can in off the heroes and the procking and everything. It's not about how much damage you can do. So things like, you think, oh, that 1-8 War God Santa Boom would be good, wouldn't it? No, because he's got a cooldown and he'll still only do 60,000 damage, whereas like, say Phantom King, for example, will be doing 60,000 damage every 0 point something second. Santa Boom will be every 6 seconds or something. So that's a good start. We've got a blue chest. I'll just show you one more run in case you didn't understand what was going on about. Just open that chest up so you can see. No, I haven't got enough space, have I? Right, clear some space before the next run. Yeah, so that's the basic principle of the lab. It's about getting as many hits on the demons, as many procs off in that time as you can, as opposed to doing a certain amount of damage. And I don't know what's going on. Just waiting on the next invite. So the rewards are good from lava, just to show a chest. HPM car 400 merits. And what's that? 800 shards, and that's off a blue chest. So I mean, they're excellent rewards. So we'll go back in there. I'll just go through the heroes again in case you didn't see it. The Ice Demon, he's important for slowing down the demons at the end so that they don't proc any heroes when they split to the demons. I'll come to that. So obviously they're the snipers, PK Reaper. You see there, PK Spirit Mage. My team, I've got Phantom King, PK and Spirit Mage, and that one was a Spirit Mage. So the Valentina proc right at the start helps everyone build up energy and ghouls, making sure that they proc because they're not going to be 5 revive crests. So those first few initial seconds are really important. And then you clear all here. You see my Spirit Mage died again. He's one of the squishy ones, Spirit Mage, even though he's got a tenacity. But he's been revived by the tree. See, this time round, the Centaur, he didn't revive. And what you do is make sure you're in the tank position that your leading attacker, either Michael or SK, whoever you use, or Nubis, or whoever it is, has got the Aya Garuda artifact in. And what that does, then it acts like an Ares effect. Also, if you've got like the owl and the unicorn pet, there's well the owl pet, it gives you less chance of the centaur reviving. So it's like you got like a little mini Ares effect going on. And why it's good having all these pets in here, and it speeds it up. You know, Grim Fiend's the main debuffer, but obviously his debuff only comes at certain times. And with everyone having the unicorn pet actually debuff, that's its proc, it debuffs. The air will has like a little mini Ares effect, so you see that little exclamation mark coming up. Obviously we've got the Aya Garuda artifacts in and everything, so we just make sure that shield stays down. So when you're seeing that 60,000, right, see the zero came up for a bit, it means there's constant damage going on, right? And so that demon gets killed as quickly as possible. The other demons are getting procced on by the Spirit Mages and the Phantom Kings and the Reapers. You see there, like, you know, each hit 60,000, it's capped at that. And that's the principle behind it. You have to have a tree. It's very important to revive your heroes, because one set of revive quests isn't going to be enough most of the time. As you can see there, I lost Spirit Mage. You know, it's about getting it all done within a certain amount of time. You know, like this team we're actually running today, it seems like we're a little bit weaker than what we normally run. We usually got a good like 35 to 40 seconds remaining by the time we complete it. You know, well, around 30 seconds sometimes, I guess. For whatever reason, it's a bit slower today. But that's the basic principle behind it. It helps if everyone's got evos. You can do it without evolves. You can have you know, as long as they're 10 stars, like, you know, over 180 minimum, you might be able to run it. But you know, this set works. You know, most of the time you hardly ever get a fail. You know, when we do get a fail, it's usually because someone hasn't put pets in, or we just get a bit unlucky with trying new heroes, or someone we haven't run with before, trying someone new. And you know, if you can, oh, let me just show you that. They're gonna be pissed off if I right? Let me just show you. Even the green chest is still a good reward. So it's good to the farm lava free. You know what I mean? If you can't get, see, you know, 2 blessed tome books. If you can't get a lava sorted in your guild, try joining some line chat groups, or you know, inquiring. If you got, you know, you're up to this stage. I mean, look at Escobar. He's one of the weakest in our team. He's got no double evolves. He's just rocking an Ice Demon, a single evolved Phantom King, Spirit Mage, PD, and Golem. You know, so you don't have to have double evolves. Obviously, it helps. You know, but ultimately, you know, the double evolve just helps with the extra HP to keep everyone alive. You know, heroes got to be at a certain strength to make sure you get through those first few seconds. So yeah, you know, I mean, I don't know how well I explained it, but I did a lava video before if you want to check it out with actual written instructions, just explaining everything properly. You know, yeah, lava free is really good rewards. It's great to do. I highly recommend you get on it and get joining some teams and do it regularly. Alright, cheers guys.